I hydrated. No, I can't stay there so long. No. Hello. It's side quest day. Well, miscellaneous quest really. Talking to all the goddamn freaking homeless.
How do you do?
Oh, it's you.
If I had a question about heavy armor...
Right. Start with anvil. My eyes. Right, so there are side quests in anvil apparently. Well, 3 miscellaneous quests. Them being where spirits have lease, which we have done. The Siren's Deception, which we have done. Lego Ship of Amble, which we have done, so, you know, really going to be much to do here. But there is still Dunbar.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
How is it?
Thank you, kind sir.
Rumors?
The new owner sure has turned Benaris Manor around. It's now a welcome addition to our city. Blessings of Mystara upon me.
Where's the other one? There are 2 in each city.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids. Thank you, kind sir. The Blackwood Company were taking bad hiss from a sick tree. No wonder they fought blood-mad and fearless. Blessings of Akatasha.
Is that done? No, there is one more thing I need to do here.
How nice to see you again.
Swift hunting, friend.
We'll get this actually started. Missing an enemy? Is there a tiny little thing I have to read somewhere? Be a case of murderizing the last few skeletons. Really does not want to give me the rest of this place, does it? Okay, nothing. Oh, this is dramatic. a different start in this, or...
I'm Thurendil, son of Julianos and Mohititona, queen of Akavir. These slugs climbing my spine itch something fierce. Like to dance? Goodbye.
Yes, ma'am. You are the toast of Anvil, my friend. It may be only a temporary respite, but everyone feels better with that gate closed. Goodbye.
I don't know you. You don't know me. Everybody's happy. It's a big town. Hell. Is there a new captain of the guard? Be seeing you.
Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more. Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though. Lady Umbranox has hired a new captain of the guard. I've gone aground.
Yeah.
Be seeing you.
I can't believe
Your
it.
shield? I'm Krognak Grobro. They say the lost city of Varsabalim is where the Daedric item Mehrunes Razor can be found.
Yeah. A talk of a lost city, high city called Vasrabasalam. Mehrunes Razors. Yep.
Farewell. A pleasure to speak with you. Pinarus Inventius is quite the hunter.
Yeah.
Take care.
I'm so hungry. Thank you. The new owner sure has turned Benaris mad. Blessings of Anu upon me.
Well met. Is there a new cap? Be seeing you.
We won't let up the bloody Captain Guard.
What's going on with you?
How goes it?
I saw some money.
Afternoon.
What's your story?
This is where you meant to buy the f***ing stuff, that damn cave. Ugh.
Who's there?
Yeah. We need to figure out what's going on with that damn quest. Oh well. Right. Anyway, Anvil is essentially done. Braville. Through a Nightmare Darkly. Do we have Through a Nightmare Darkly yet? somewhere in this list. There it is. Right.
Greetings, Imperial.
First we have to find both the homeless. Okay, where are you at, you little pains in my arse?
At least the Oblivion gate outside the city is gone. Farewell.
Are you at, you little bits?
Of course.
You wear the shadows well. Hey! Shadow.
Drell's Theron. I'm the Count's Special Inquisitor in charge of suppressing the Renridra Kryn insurgents. I heard that someone broke into the Wizard's Tower. What kind of a fool would take on Fathis Aren?
Right here.
Good day.
Anyway. Where are you two?
I'm so hungry.
That was
Thank you. I don't know much about that ghost, but some say he died in a horrible shipwreck. I would stay away from him if I were you. Each night he wanders the shore of Nibbon Bay. Then he stops and looks mournfully out to sea. If you're interested, you may want to see Gulgondaran at Silverhome on the water. When it comes to local legends, he's the best source in town. Blessings of Anu upon you.
Okay, where's the other one?
You've got a real bounce to your stab. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Here. One sleeps over here, apparently. Where are you at, you homeless little...
I can eat for a day with a single coin. Thank you, kind sir.
Right,
Blessings of Miss Storm.
that's the two in the city.
What is it?
Pleasure.
They're saying some... Are you ready to follow me to Henantier?
Lead 'em.
Fantastic. Let's be off then.
Seems you've blooded your knuckles a few times.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
Farewell.
What is it?
I can't believe...
Actually gonna have to follow you all the way there. I could just teleport right there.
Look at the muscles on you.
Ugh.
Well, as you can see, Henantier's right here, and he's trapped in his dream world.
Maybe I couldn't teleport right there. Dreamworld?
I told him that trying to travel into one's own dreams is risky, but as usual, he didn't listen to me. Always has to do things his way. Henantir constructed a magical device he called the Dreamworld Amulet. With this device, one can enter his own mind and experience dreams.
Anyone can dream.
True, but this is different. When you enter your dreams with the amulet, you're in full command of a dreamlike replica of yourself. All your thoughts, your skills, and your talents travel there with you. Think of it as exploring a new land, but a land within your own mind. Henantir created the amulet to see if he could use his dreams as a training ground to help better himself. I don't know all of the details, but the amulet is a conduit to get to that training ground. It's been 3 days, and he's been stuck in his dreams. I've watched him all that time, and he hasn't been up at all. The only way to save him is to put on the Dream World Amulet and go to sleep. Only then can you hopefully find out what's happened in there.
Oh, he's been asleep slightly longer than 3 days. Why me? Why haven't you tried?
I fear that anyone he knows won't be able to help him in there. Since I'm in his memories, he may dismiss me as a figment of his dreams. The only chance is for a total stranger to enter his dreams. When you're ready to do this, I'll give you the amulet. Only I know the secret way it can be removed from his neck.
I'm fairly sure I could remove it from his neck. He wouldn't survive, but... Dreamworld.
You'll have to be very careful in there. If Henantir intended it as a training ground, there's no telling what you may encounter.
Henantir?
My poor Henantir. I shudder to think what's happened to him in there. Don't take this sojourn lightly. The recesses of the mind can be the darkest place of all. Are you prepared to enter the dream world?
Sure.
Please, use the extra bed here. If you sleep too far from Henantir, it may not work. I'll watch over you both to make sure you're safe. Oh my, I almost forgot. Henantir once told me that if he's killed in his dreams, anyone that's in there with him will die as well. So do be careful.
I may die here.
Now is a time for sleep. How I wish I could go with you.
Save. I've entered Henantir's Dreamworld. To my surprise, I arrived naked, except for the Dreamworld amulet. Not only am I unarmed, but also I've discovered the amulet is preventing me from using any magic. I'll have to explore this strange place in hopes of finding something to defend myself with.
My word, you startled me. Are you real? I've lost my way. This place looks so familiar, but I can't remember how I got here. Can you help me?
BEST viewers on.
Kingbot. Dreamworld.
This place is so strange. Dream world, you say? It's more like a nightmare. I don't like this place at all. I feel like I shouldn't be here. There must be an exit around here somewhere. I'd explore this place, but I'm afraid I just don't have the courage to do so. How could I be so careless? What's the matter with me? I know I've lost something. Yes, that's it. I've lost many things in this strange place. Would you please help me?
Of course. I've located the element of perception. This must be one of the things that turned him misplaced. Losing this attribute of his mind must be what's making him so confused. If I can find all the elements and bring them back to him, I should restore Alan to his sanity and help him awaken. I should continue searching for the other elements if I ever intend to leave this waking nightmare.
We must get out of... Have you found an exit to this place yet? We must escape.
Right. Stupid way around. Okay. Fine. Wonder if I could just, you know, like, whee! I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Located the element of patience, the second element to be found in Helen's dream world. To continue searching for more elements.
We must get out of this place.
Cheated the element of patience. Oh, good lord. I can't fucking see anything. Oh. Great. I see if we had some fucking semblance of sight. Backwards again. Fucking wonderful, but no, can't fucking get me so. Ability to fucking see, can we? No. Yep. I wish I could see. I wish I could fucking see. It would really help. I wish the map showed something. It doesn't. Christ game. Fucking let me see. Oi. Okay. That's it. Give a fucking shit. Not bothered enough to fucking well do this normally. If you won't fucking let me see, you can go eat a dick. Hey. Horrible. Need underwater fucking sections where it's too dark to fucking see shit. Need to give me the ability to fucking see, game. Oy.
We must get out of this place.
Courage done. That's the result. Don't knock me down, piece of shit. Ugh. Taking a fucking weapon if I knew you were gonna fucking cheat and bloody well knock me down. Oh, they can hit me, but I can't hit them. That's fucking fair. I want to do it this way, fine. I will play your game. One day. Annoying. Don't want all this extra crap in my inventory, so... I probably should have kept it, but whatever. Test the result. Located the element of resolve, the final element in the bizarre amalgam of Helentir's dreams. I should bring all 4 elements to Helentir and try to restore his sanity.
Please, I feel as though I'll be trapped here forever, and I don't even know why.
Remote.
But how? What you say must be the truth. I feel strange. I can see now what you were saying was no story at all, but the truth, and I'm a fool. I had no idea that the amulet could hold such power over me. I set out to create a way to conquer my failings, but it seems the tables had turned, and they conquered me. I don't know how you did it, but I thank you. Now, we must wake from this dream and take our places in the real world again. Farewell. It's good to see you in the real world. I'm indebted to you for rescuing me from my nightmare. I suppose thanks are only a small token of my appreciation. Allow me to reward you for your bravery. I'm afraid I don't have much in the way of coin, but allow me to present you with something that may help in your travels.
Kudai.
Kudai has always watched over me, and it's good to know she cared enough to seek help when I was in trouble. Farewell, friend.
Burner stick.
I'm at your service, Archmage. Now that Helentir has returned, things are as they should be.
My eyes.
I do hope our paths cross.
Ugh. Okay. Get back to the conduit. Hold on, Watchman.
Gilgondrin. Silver home on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
Full on Watchman.
The Watchman looks like he may have been a sailor. No one knows where he came from, or why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction, but that spirit has been making his ghostly journey for years now. We've learned to just accept that he's there. Every night, sure as clockwork, he appears at Bonwatch Camp at 8 on the shore of Nibbin Bay. He's never harmed anyone, but most people give him a wide berth. You seem curious enough, so I'll be glad to pinpoint where he appears on your map. Goodbye.
And wouldn't you know it, it's nighttime. Everything seems to align.
You look...
One enemy. You're gonna need to be more specific. Way more specific. it. I am not seeing a fallen watchman, ghost, or anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any freaking ghost. Bugged, it's feeling bugged. Nope, not even gonna appear here. Okay, fine. Bip, 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 bip. Back here, you! Right, gotta be now. Ah, there you are. The ghostly figure of the forlorn watchman has appeared on the shore of Nibbin Bay. I should watch him for a bit and see what he does. Right, talk to him. Do. Escort missions. I suppose it's not really an escort mission when nothing attacks him.
I was once the man known as Grantham Blakely. Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please, release me.
Oh, you could have said that ages ago, you know. I mean, I could just go straight to the mill. Whatever. Fine. Want me to talk to some mook in town? I'll follow the quest progression.
Should you need something, I will be happy.
Greetings. What exactly... I hope I can help.
Mouth of the Panther.
Sure, I know what that is. Any sailor worth his weight in sea salt could tell you. The mouth of the Panther is what they call the delta where the Panther River meets Nibbin Bay. It got its name from the pointed rocks that jut out of the water there. Sort of look like teeth. Mouth, panther, teeth, get it? Ships are always careful to stay away from it, especially when it's foggy on the bay. The rocks would tear right through a ship's hull like parchment.
Can you tell me where it is?
Be glad to. Here, let me have your map, and I'll mark the spot for you.
Yes, mark the spot I have already been to.
Bye.
mouth of the Panther, beyond the tooth-like rocks, is the remains of a small cargo ship named the MMA that looks like it sank a long time ago. I should investigate this wreck. Discovered the logbook of the MMA. It appears that at some point there was a mutiny and the ship was diverted from its course. 2 men tried to stop the mutiny but were imprisoned below decks. Seeking shelter from a bad storm, the ship pulled into what looked like a safe cove. That was the last entry. I fear that they didn't see the rocks of the mouth of the Panther and ran aground. I shall continue investigating. The key in the remains of Gable, the traitor, named in the MMA's log. I should search the MMA for a lock to match. Oh my, what a quick search. Found a skeleton chained to the wall in the lower deck of the MMA. I believe these to be the remains of Grantham Blakely. I should use the key I found to unlock his shackles.
I knew one day someone with unyielding virtue would heed my words and speed my release. You risk much to perform such a selfless act. This noble deed will not go unrewarded. Look upon the ground in this prison. There you will find a map to my gratitude. I thank you with all my heart. Farewell.
I now have Grantham's map in my possession. With it, I should be able to find the location of his treasure. Black Dog Camp. Stop knocking me over. Grantham's map has led me to a treasure chest, concealed among some rocks. This must be where Grantham hid his belongings while he was at sea. He has passed this On to me now. The reward for helping free a spirit. Right. That's the Fallen Watchman done. Yay. Caught in the hunt. Do not think we have this. Do not think we've done this either. There's a hell of a lot there, so I'm not going to bother looking.
I think I need something to drink.
There's a house for sale there.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
Where's the Alaron lock?
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
What happened to Alaron?
Yesterday, the usurer, Curden Grow Dragel, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
I'll help you.
You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either. Farewell, and be careful. You've got some nimble fingers.
You have words?
How goes it?
I've been better.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Morning.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
So long. Yeah, what do you want?
Alaron lock.
Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory.
And what's that?
I just learned that a family heirloom, the Axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tells me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Alaron is.
If I don't return it?
Then Alaron may not be coming home from his, journey for a very long time. Like, permanently. Whenever you're ready, and it better be soon, I'll have a boat waiting for you to get to Fort Grief Island.
The Axe of Druggle.
Yeah, it's a battle axe with the word Dragol carved into the haft. Huge. You can't miss it. I ain't gonna draw you a picture. Time's wasting. He's safe for now.
Take care.
Are you ready to go to the boat?
Yep.
Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Now get out of my sight. Lucky I'm not making you swim.
I already swam to the island once. Didn't make much of a friggin' difference. Boop. I've arrived at Fort Grief. I should proceed inside the ruined keep and begin my search for the axe. Oh, right, there it is. You can see the damn thing down there.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story.
The Axe of Droggle?
You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got mixed up in all of this. I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive.
I have a boat nearby.
Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the Hunter's Run and killing the hunters. One of them will have the key to the door. That's Kurdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here. Clever ruse. I wonder how many have died falling for it. Kurdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
I'll stay there. The hunter, now the hunted. Found the key to the door. Or the key at Fort Grief. I should now return to Aileron and get us both off this island. What did I just grab off him? Eh.
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt.
So I won your game.
Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though. This is my game, and I'm changing the rules. Take that! I'll bet the best you could do.
Adorable that you thought you could beat me. I returned to find Gildan himself standing over the corpse of Alvon, whom he'd murdered. I had no choice but to attack and slay him. I should search Gooden's corpse for anything that may help me get out of these ruins. The key I discovered on the Orc Hunter was indeed a fake, and the real key was on Gooden's book. He never intended to let us leave whether we won his demented hunt or not. The real key should allow me to unlock the gate from inside the Hunter's Run and then leave Fort Grief. I'll then have to bring Ursine the sad news. Oh well. I mean, teleports, but I could have just teleported out. Whatevs.
Welcome. Regulus Terentius, Count Breville. Good of you to introduce yourself, stranger, but no point, really. I'm the Count, and you have no business talking to the Count, right? Good. All straightened out. Off with you, then.
My house.
Really? It just so happens there's a muddy shack overlooking the canal. It's not much to look at, but the smell will soon make you forget how ugly it is.
Yeah, I think 4,000 gold is a fair price.
Very well. I'll have my steward register the deed of ownership. Here is your key. It's a squalid little shack, I'm sorry to say. Oh, and the place is fairly bare. If I were you, I'd head on over to Nilawin at the fair deal and get some furnishings. Or you could always eat off the floor. Doesn't matter to me. Farewell. 36.
Fair deal, eh? Okie doke.
The gray fox protects you.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Eh.
What can I interest you in? A fine bargain. Come back and see me again.
Oy.
Good day.
Real house, okay, it's over the other side of the river. Good to know. It's just... the experience from reading these things.
help an old beggar.
They say that the priestesses of the Chapel of Divella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Be seen.
Greetings to you.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
We are born and we die. How about mixing up some potions?
Woman.
So long.
Be seeing you. I heard you know how to move in light armor.
Where are you, look, woman?
Spare a coin for the infirm.
You've got a real bounce to your step. I bet you're quite the actor.
Warm day to you, friend.
Perhaps a trip back tomorrow. Do me some good.
How can I help you?
Am I even looking around? Your map marker points directly towards her, doesn't it?
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron?
Sorry, son. He's dead.
When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin?
He lives no longer.
Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail. He'll not be needing it any longer, and I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
Good
afternoon. Right. That's reveal done. I really should go to my house here first. Speaking of which, I really should do some work on my freaking inventory quickly. Oh, well, this must have been one I picked up. Do. Audible breeze. Boop, boop. Boop. Keep Shadow Banish in there for now. Will I ever find the f***ing quest related to it? Boop. Boop. Yeah, we'll stick Daedra Hearts. Skooma Pipe. Mortal. Right, let's actually put these things in here. Idiot key. Weapons. Chalice of knowledge. Right. There, nice and light now. Bruma. Bruma. Rona Aurea.
Well met.
One more coin.
Thank you. Blessings.
Also, I need to find both of these guys, don't I? There's one down, the other one should be down near the gate, near the church, depending.
Well met. Someone needs to get Skjorta under control. You think Olfand would be the one to do it? Farewell.
Hello.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Give you some gold and bacon little pizza. Here's the other one.
Hello. What? Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Jorunder, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute.
Pardon?
Arnora and Jorunder were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was gonna skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing. You too.
Come on, where's the other?
There's an air of mysticism about you.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Already gave your coinness. Blech.
Got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Where is the other homeless person? Game.
Yes, well met. Apparently, Arentus Falvius at the chapel is quite a conjurer. He'll even teach the skill to those he likes. You too.
Look, Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work. Goodbye.
I can't find the other goddamn homeless.
I'm Gan Lusef, castle mage and healer. Actually, I'm not much of a healer. I can blow the meat off you, but I'm not much good at sticking it back on. Have you heard the tale of the legendary pirate Torridan ap Dougal?
There it is. Centuries ago, a great battle took place in Anvil Bay. In the battle of the legendary pirate Torridan ap Dougal, the captain of the infamous Black Flag was defeated by the first Count of Anvil. Rumours have been circulating of a hidden underground cavern beneath Castle Anvil. The rumours are to be believed, and the final resting place of Captain Dougal and his ship have been uncovered. I should investigate these rumours as soon as possible.
Take care.
Ugh.
I'm only asking for enough to feed.
Algash. Thank you. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Let it just feed.
I'm saving up enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Definitely got both now.
Blessings of Arcade upon you.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Jorand?
I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it.
Don't.
I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in, or are you out?
Okay, keep talking, I'm in.
Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him.
What does this have to do with me?
Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so... I'm listening.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. Crime don't pay. My cell's is full of fools thinking it did. I might just seize you there soon.
I'd like to visit a prisoner.
What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave.
Stolen gold.
I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Terelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work. I don't know who you are. Yes? That's great! I can't argue with that. You're a... Don't be silly. Oh, that's enough. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Was that supposed to be a... You've got a point. I can't argue with... Was that your... That's great! I can't... That's a bit excessive. That's not bad. I'm not talking that fet...
Get me off to get fucking rested.
Prisoners may not accept gifts. Prisoners may not accept gifts. Crime don't pay. Goodbye. Don't get too close to the prisoners. I'm on your side! Crime don't pay. Good day. That's twice you hit me. I'm on your side! Don't get too close to the... That's twice you hit me. Someone's been murdered! Stop, criminal! I've heard of you. Your criminal exploits are well known.
I'm going to jail.
Hope you rot, criminal scum.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs.
Well, I did murder one.
I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Countess makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora.
What did Arnora do to you?
You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Well, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it?
What are you getting at?
I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours.
Okay.
Finally, a chance for revenge.
You've got nothing to lose, so why not just tell me and save us both a heap of trouble?
Yeah, sure. And I suppose I just end up rotting while you spend it all? Forget it.
You're gonna end up rotting here anyway, you idiot.
Look, you horse's ass. I never trusted city guardsmen.
Oh, terrible. Oh my god.
Look at the muscles on you.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Fucking lousy, no good, stupid asinine, bitchy ass
You have the eyes
fucking
of a
crap. Good thing I'm about to fucking level up.
got all day. No touching the locks. No touching the locks. Stop! You then would have paid the fine.
Come on, all of you follow me. Okay, I'm gonna call that one impressive. Shooting me up in the air like that. Whee. It's annoying that you simply find that thing. Whatever. Right. That's the Broomer City Yard taken care of. Fix all you fucking me up in places. Lousy, no good piece of shit game. Get away my goddamn skills. $69. Right, just going to hop on over to the Imperial City waterfront quickly. Actually, would I even have enough money on me? I don't think so. Ooh, could be problematic, couldn't it? Oh, I've got enough.
Stop right there, criminal!
Oblivion Addict's son.
Then pay!
Hey. Game?
You've been playing this for weeks.
Yep.
Body's
Yes, I have.
Looks like there's a killer about.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Where is...
And you using NVAC?
Possibly... Been a while since I shoved all the goddamn mods in this.
Evening.
What's new with you?
The skooma trade is making
Hey,
a...
well.
Wear the shadows well. You can pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half, and I'll fix them all. Consider it done.
Ah, 4,503. Okay.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Little bounty I got from wiping out the entirety of the Bruma Guard. There's some left. Mm-hmm.
2006 was such a light time, not many worries.
Yeah. Ow.
How about mixing? I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer. Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I lived together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me. Sirik is a good healer. He's a red guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts. Good day.
Where were you in 2006?
Greetings to you. What? Good day.
I have no freaking idea. Slain Eleonora. I should take the amulet off her body and bring it to John. Mm-hmm.
'Show me the proof.' She fooled you, but good. This isn't her real amulet, but a clever fake. The true amulet has a red stone. Clever girl. I taught her everything I knew. Too bad she's turned that knowledge against me. Come back when you have the real thing. You look like a...
Of course it was a fake. Why would it not be a fake?
Greetings to you.
Wait, wrong house. Right. Back and forth here, oi.
Hi there.
Show me the proof. 2 amulets? One of them must be a fake. Clever girl. Taught her everything I know. Good thing you saw through her ruse.
Yep, totally saw through it. Didn't have to go all the way back to the house and grab the other amulet. Oi.
So she's dead, eh? Ha ha! Finally someone has wiped that stupid smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead.
Right.
Seems you've bloodied your knuckles.
That almost done. Found the treasure that Drundar concealed outside the walls of Bruma. Okay. And that's that done. Okay. Have we done a Brotherhood Betrayed? That is a question. Sounds familiar, but... God, I wish there was a way to put these in alphabetical order. I'm definitely not friggin' saying it. I guess not. Okey-doke. Ow.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access.
Reynold Draelus?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Well then...
All right?
We make you trust me.
That kind of thing... You're too kind. That's real.
Right,
You're
liar
wasting
and
your
joke.
breath. That kind of thing really does... that's great! That's... You're... It's good of you to say so. I like that. A lot. You're I'm sure you didn't mean that. You're a bit... You... where'd you get that? That's good. I like that. You're good.
Yeah, do you trust me now?
I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Yeah, Raiden's definitely the vampire.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble. Excuse me.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainil Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainil, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainil convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainil character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but
So, any new revelations in your, investigation? I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainil. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainil is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught. I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainil has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainil is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. Keep up the... Sorry, I have a lot of work to... Oh, you're back.
What have I got to go on?
What is it? What can I do for you today? Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
How are you? Not.
Entered Reynolds' room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious.
You've got the hands of a smith.
What's your story?
Must have spent some time.
Discovered a small journal in Reynolds' room at the end. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some alien ruin. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest. It was secured in. The two other members of the group were Brandon and someone named Gellerborn. I need to find out more about Gellerborn to confirm my suspicions about Reynolds. Olev might be able to help.
Repairing your gear. The Chapel of Dibella have all... What can I do for you today?
Gellerborn.
Gellerborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Reynolds told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything.
Hello.
So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Gellerborn.
How do you know about that? Ah, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I disagree.
What do you mean, you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire?
I have Gellerborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynil have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynil from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that two innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Hello.
May the wind be on your back.
You hear about Braden
They say
Lyrian?
that the priestess... Anything else I can help with? You just let me know. Just look for me.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynil was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynil doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry.
Right. Boreal Stone Cave. We've arrived at Borealstone Cave.
Send your bloody soul.
I do not.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part.
Yes, it really was. You should have just burnt it.
I saw you enter Olav's Tap and Tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You will not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here, but then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
Well, this is your last chance, cur.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
I've located Reynald in Borealstone Cave. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Galwan's journal from the chest. Opening the waterlogged chest was with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I am unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene Lorraine and see what she wants me to do with it.
What news do you bring?
Mundane amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Brandon?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Certainly, here it is.
Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. Justice has been done.
Right, that's that quest done.
Greetings.
Last one is the Countess's quest.
How do you do?
Board quests don't really count.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, apparently I fulfilled one. Or more. Who knows?
Always a pleasure.
Well met, Mill.
Hear me out before you make your decision.
Okay. Draconian Madstone.
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Pale Pass?
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
Nope.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
The Alliance ended the conflict.
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Draconian Madstone.
If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game?
Yep.
I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Diary.
I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragonclaw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck.
Right.
May the path ahead be free of danger.
What brings you to me this day? In your absence, I dispatched a runner to Skingrad to let them know they needed to clear Gelliborn's name for the record books. Like Braden, I think he deserves to have his name clear of wrongdoing. You did what had to be done. There should be no regrets or doubts in your mind about it. Raynal was an evil Dunmer, and he deserved that fate. Have you ever considered a job in law enforcement?
Right. Gars. Yeah, I wonder what way it is. Found the third landmark, the Serpent's Trail, which seems to be an underground passage. I'll need to traverse this passage if I want to find the ruins. Probably should have found the second landmark first, but whatever. Discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I've been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. Near the body of the messenger I discovered a slate tablet with what appears to be Akavaya writing on its surface. These must be the orders the messenger spoke about in the diary. This is a misclaim, okay. I've emerged from the Serpent's Trail and find myself face to face with the legendary Pale Pass. The path winds down into the snowy valley. If I follow it, it should lead me directly to the ruin. Out there. Doubt I can hide that well in the middle of the day. My freaking stealth skill. Covered the crumbled walls of the once mighty Fort Pale Path. It appears to have been destroyed by a landslide long ago. I shall proceed into the ruins and search for the Mad Stone. Mm-hmm. Ruins appear to be infested with undead Akavari. I don't know how long they've been trapped here. Should proceed with caution. I need to locate the Akavari commander of the fort, who is said to possess the Draconian Madstone. Do. Right. fucking launch me up in the air like that. Right. It's probably knocked me into the pit for a second.
You have made a long and perilous journey, but there is no time to rest. The army of Raymond is at our doorstep, and our supplies have dwindled. We have awaited your arrival. Tell us, what news do you bring from Akavir?
Here are your orders.
Well done, soldier. Your mission is complete, and you have my thanks. Now we may rest. Long live the Akavir.
After seeing the orders, the Akaviri commander vanished. The ruins are now silent and at peace. After so many years, the Akavari's final mission has been completed. I should proceed ahead and search for the Madstone. I've obtained the Draconian Madstone. I should now make the long journey back to Countess Carvane Imbruma. This point, there shouldn't actually be anything else in here, should there? Suppose I can just teleport out, can I? Okay. Okay.
Welcome back, my lord.
Have you recovered the Madstone?
Yes.
I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands. Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye. I hope it serves you well in your future journeys.
Alright.
May luck be always on your side.
I'm so hungry I could eat a
That's lifting the veil done. Cover your eyes! Ah. We finally got the rumour for this frickin' place. It would appear that there is a cave that leads under Castle Anvil. The rumours indicate that Dunbarrow Cove may be located under the castle itself. I should head into the cave. I followed the rumours and found Dunbarrow Cove and the remains of the Black Flag. However, the caverns are overrun by the skeletons of the pirates who perished here. I have to put them all to rest before I can begin to refit the cove. I've destroyed the last of the undead pirates and claimed Dunbarrow Cove as my own. The cavern and the hulk of the Black Flag are in terrible condition after hundreds of years underground. I should speak with Dahlia Rackham of the Clarabella. She will be able to assist me in hiring a crew to turn Dunbarrow Cove into a suitable base of operations. I cleared the place out forever ago.
Spare me!
By the gods, how could you do such a thing?
Stay away! Good day.
Good day. Dunbarrow Cove upgrades.
Let's do business.
God, I can hardly see much. Offense.
Pleasure doing business with. Let's do business.
Fletcher.
Pleasure do. Let's do.
Quarters.
Pleasure. Let's.
Security.
Pleasure. Let's do.
Flymaster.
Pleasure. Let's do.
Flyer.
Pleasure do.
completed upgrading Dumbarrow Cove and hired on a full crew. Once a week the pirates who follow me will provide me with my share of their plunder in order to send them out. I must speak with one of them to send them on a mission. They will return to Dumbarrow Cove in 1 week with my share of the loot.
Farewell.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
It's going to be a good shit show for a while. Oh well, I've done all the quests here, so it doesn't really matter.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Farewell.
Makes it so I can't teleport. Did not like the way you just froze just then, game. No siree. The save still loads, that's a plus. Me pirate crew.
Looking sort. You look like a bright one.
That's on me, right? Right. Okie dokie then. In that case, I'm gonna stop here for now. We've done 3 of the cities. Granted, we didn't need to do any quests in Anvil at all, but we'll continue working on the side quests tomorrow. Cleaning up our freaking inventory log thing, whatever. Hey. But anyway, yep. That, though, will be all for now. Bye.